we're going to go ahead and get started. So first of all, I just want to thank everyone for joining me today. Like, thank you so much. This is not just a passion project, but a Dharma project. This is part of my soul path is to do this work in the world. And so having this out and being able to offer this to women is something that's really exciting for me. Um, so I just want to let you know that as after we open the space, I'm also going to be leading you through some embodiment practices, and an invocation for the divine feminine presence. Then I'm going to be sharing my story and why I created this and the vision behind the app, what inspired it, who it's for, and why now I feel that it is needed more than ever where we are in the world right now, why this work is so important. And then I'm going to be leading you through an activation for the feminine code of magnetic presence. After that, I will give you a sneak peek into the app. So I'm going to be sharing my screen. I'm going to take you through the app. I'm going to show you how everything works, what's inside of the app. And for that, I'm really excited to give you a demo of what is in the app. And then last but not least, I might have someone coming on. She just messaged this morning. They're taking their daughter to the emergency room, so she might not be able to jump on as she was planning to. And so that I know she'll come back and she'll watch the replay if she's not able to make it. But regardless if she's able to jump on or not, I will be doing a Q&A. So if you have any questions after that about anything that I'm sharing, please ask because I'm sure other women are going to have some of the same questions. And then we're going to be doing a closing ritual and a collective intention. So now let's talk about the giveaway. I'm going to be giving away one free one-on-one session with me. So how can you be a part of that? First of all, you're here, you're live, so stay with me. Um, Share if there are other women you know who would be interested and aligned with the work that I do, with what I'm sharing today. Please invite her into the live. You can share my Instagram with her and invite her in. Comment, be active, like let me know how you're doing. Let me know if you have questions and I can go back and I can read through it. And then take a screenshot or something of your favorite moment, share it on your stories, and make sure that you tag me so that I know that you have shared something about it, and then I can add you into the pool. So now I'm going to light a candle and we're going to go ahead and open up the space with a candle and a little bit of clearing the energy in the space. Just bringing us all into the present moment, here and now. And just take a deep breath in and exhale, just grounding yourself in this moment in your body. Beautiful. So I have my candle lit for us during this time together. And I'm just going to invite you to continue to keep your eyes closed. And we're going to go into an embodiment practice while we're here. So just take a few more deep breaths and just allow yourself to drop even deeper into your breath and into your body, to just soften. Just taking a few minutes to ground yourself into your body. Really just begin to listen to continue softening with each breath. Just allow yourself to reconnect with that sacred presence that lives within you. And then I'm going to invite you to either stand if you wanted to stand, or I'm going to continue sitting because I have the camera angle. But you can stand if you'd like, firmly plant your feet on the ground. And if you're sitting, feel your hips and your seat. Feel your root. Allow your spine to lengthen. Making sure that it's still relaxed, but your spine is straight, connected. Your root is connected to the earth. Your crown is connected to the sky, the heavens. And just allow your body to open. Allow your spine to be that pillar between the earth and the sky. Just taking some deep breaths in. And with each breath, just allow your body to open a little bit more. And you can place one hand over your heart and you can place the other hand over your womb or your hara. I see some men here. So your lower belly, right underneath your belly button. And begin to inhale deeply through your nose and exhale through your mouth with a sigh. And let yourself hear your breath when you exhale. Again, inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Inhale, and with each exhale, let your body soften a little bit more. And as you do, just imagine yourself melting and softening into yourself and deeper into yourself a little bit more. Allowing your body to know that it is safe to be here. It is safe to be present in your body. And now if you're standing, I'll invite you to just begin to bring your awareness as you sway. You can begin to move your body, whether you're sitting or standing. But if you're standing, you probably can move a little bit more. If you're sitting, you can do hip circles. You can move your spine and undulating ways, just bringing your breath all the way down into your pelvis, into your hips. Imagine a gentle movement, the breath inside your pelvis, Really feel it begin to move. And now imagine roots growing from the base of your spine all the way down into the earth. All the way down like a tree connecting to the central core of Mother Earth, grounding you. And let your awareness drop into your womb. And if it feels good, continue to move, circle, sway your hips. Just really be in your body. Really ground yourself in your body. Using your breath, bringing your breath all the way down. You can move in figure eights. You can move in hips, circles. There's no right or wrong way to move. Just be in your body. What feels good to your body right now? And just allow this movement to be soft and nourishing. Allow your breath and your body to move you. It's not about anyone else. It's not about what I'm doing. It's about how your body wants to move right now. Maybe your shoulders want to join. Maybe your spine wants to move even more. This is a soft invitation to find your own rhythm, the rhythm of your body, the rhythm of your womb, the rhythm of your heart and your breath. Mm. You don't need to perform for anyone. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to get it right. Just feel what it's like to be in your body. Be curious, be loving, be gentle. And now, if you dropped your hands, then I invite you to bring your hand back to your heart. And imagine the soft light glowing from the center of your heart. It's warm, it's golden, it's pulsing with energy. And with each inhale, feel it expand a little bit more. And as you exhale, feel it wrap around you in this golden cloak of warmth and love and grace. And from this space, you can say out loud or you can whisper to yourself, I honor my body. I return to her wisdom. I am safe to be me. And just repeat that a few times to yourself. Let it root in you. Let it be a truth that you speak by word to your body. Continuing to repeat these words to yourself, letting it sink in. And as we close this one, take a deep breath in and release it with another sigh. Bringing your hands now to prayer at the center of your heart. Thank your body for showing up. Let your breath into your body as a blessing. Thank your breath. Thank your feminine for moving through you. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes. And I'm going to take us into an invocation. So, however this works for you, whether you want to keep your hands over your heart, whether you want to place your hands over your womb, whether you want to put your hands up in a receiving position, there are many different ways that we can state this invocation. Another beautiful way is like this, which is a very ancient priestess position for prayer, for receiving. So whatever feels right for you in this moment. And I will read this invocation and I will post it for everyone so you can continue with it. All right. Where is it? Okay. So we've arrived into our bodies. So the invocation is just to let our bodies know that we are not late. You are not late. You are not behind. You are exactly on time. And as we open this temple in this digital realm right now, a sanctuary woven from codes, from connection, and the call of the feminine. This is not just an app, this is a portal, a living, breathing journey into the parts of you that long to be touched, to be seen, to be awakened. Here, the body is not an afterthought, it is the oracle. Here, your pleasure is not a luxury. It is your sacred wisdom, your data. Here, your softness is not weakness. It is the key. So I invite you now, as we cross this threshold together, to breathe as your ancestors breathed, to feel as your soul longs to feel. Let your guard soften, let your heart open. Let the feminine rise within you, wild, wise, and unapologetic. This is the beginning of a return, a remembering, a reawakening. And you, sisters, you belong here. Let this be a celebration, an activation, and sacred reunion of you within yourself. And so it is. So thank you for being here. Let's just take a deep breath. And I have someone outside, the next door neighbor, who is doing the punching bag. So you might hear some beeping. I apologize. So I want to explain to you, to share with you what the Feminine Codes app is, why I created it, who it's for, um, yeah, the story behind it. So the Feminine Codes app was created for women who are ready to remember, for the women who are ready to remember who they truly are, underneath the conditioning, underneath the performing of what it means to be, what we feel it means to be, or taught to be, what it means to be feminine, to be a woman, um, who feel the pressure, who have felt the pressure of having to do more, and who are really tired of doing all the time, of being perfect, of not filling your own cup and taking that time for you. So this is for all of those women, because I feel like so many of us have felt that or are feeling that today. And this app was born from a very deep, sacred calling and a need. And I kept hearing women asking for that. I run into women all the time who are desiring to connect more with the feminine energy, who are desiring to go deeper, who are hearing the call. And I also have women who have been longing to do this type of work, but it's not always easy to find. And sometimes programs are expensive, and sometimes they don't have time to spend time on an hour a week of a program, or to take that time out of their busy lives or with their children to focus on themselves. And so this app was a creation from hearing so many different women speak. And so many women are accomplishing and doing so much in their lives, whether they're mothers, whether they're career women, maybe you're both. But this is for all of you, the women who are strong, the women who are capable, the women who have held everyone and everything down and are just wanting that space where they can soften into the feminine, where they can go deeper within their bodies, where they can refill their own cups. Um, yeah, I want to remind you through this work that you are magical. I want to remind you of your magic. I want to connect you with your body, with your presence, with your power and your sovereignty, with the wisdom behind within your womb. And I want to remind you of your body. And I want to help you connect with your body in the way that she speaks. And I want to help you learn to listen to your body. So this app is for all of you who are desiring that and really desiring to come home to your body again. And so this app is not just about personal growth. It's not just about self-improvement. I guess, it's spiritual. It has the personal growth aspect to it, but it's like a temple space. It's a path of self-remembrance. And so I'm not really here to heal anyone. That is not my purpose. I'm here to remind you of who you are and to help you remember that so that you have the power to do that on your own. And so it's important right now in this day, in this world where we are, because the world doesn't need more burnt out women trying to fit into boxes that we never belonged in. It needs women who are embodied, who are soft, who are powerful, and deeply in tune with the sacred rhythms of their own cycles and with life. So this is a return to what I call the feminine codes, to your sensuality, to your cycles, to your voice, to your presence. And so if you feel the pull, you are not late. You are right on time. There are so many women here in the call right now. And so now I want to open this space a little bit deeper and drop into another embodiment practice so we can really feel that. And I'm going to take you into one of the feminine codes, the feminine code of magnetic presence, because that is a feminine quality that we have. Everyone has it, men and women, but we carry it deeper. And this code needs to be activated within us. It needs to be remembered. And so we're going to drop into remembering the radiance that has always been within us and really breathe into those spaces that we've neglected throughout the years. So I'm going to invite you to just take a moment to recenter yourself, to really ground yourself back into your breath. And right now, it's not about trying to be more. It's not about doing anything. It's about being here, being present. So let's begin. And this is where, if you have oils, you can take your oils, rub them in your palms, breathe in. Just really ground and center yourself. You can also anoint yourself, something that I teach in the initiation program. You can anoint yourself, you can anoint your heart, your throat, your palms, your womb. And just close your eyes and just begin to breathe deeply. Slow breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Allowing your breath to be fluid. Really connecting to the sensuality of your breath. Feel it like silk as it enters through your mouth, into your throat, your lungs. Continue breathing. And exhaling through your mouth, allowing your body to soften. Softening your shoulders, softening your jaw, softening your hips. And as you do, imagine drawing energy this magnetic energy up from the earth into your body. If you're familiar with the chakras, then draw it up through your root chakra. Draw it up from the base of your spine, your perineum, into your body. And as it moves up your body, allow it to continue to soften and to awaken your hips, the curves of your body, your heart. Placing both hands on your womb, on your lower belly. And ladies, if you no longer have a womb, you still have the energetic imprint in your body of your womb. So you can still connect in. Begin to gently rock your pelvis again in figure eights or in hip circles. Closing your eyes, hands on your womb. Allow your breath to move you. Allow your breath to move you from the inside out. You're not forcing your movement. Your breath is the one that's moving your body. Feel the pulse of your womb, of your heart, of the earth. And now as you're moving, whisper to yourself, I am pure creation. I am the pulse of life. And just allow those words are powerful. Allow those words to resonate, to take root in your body. I am pure creation. I am the pulse of life. This is not about performance, and you can be moving. Just how does your body want to move? You don't have to move slowly. I'm moving slowly because I have my cycle today. But if your body needs to move faster, allow your body to move. Allow your breath, that pulse to guide you, to lead you. It's about feeling, it's about being sensual, slow, magnetic, or fast and powerful and on fire. How does your body want to connect in? And now as your eyes are closed, I'm going to invite you to just find your still center. And imagine that you are looking now into a mirror. And you're seeing the reflection of yourself in this mirror. Look deeply into your own eyes. Feel the energy that you've just awakened in your body. Soft, warm, and alive. And now begin to move your body again. And let yourself just feel the fire, the aliveness in your body from what you see in your eyes. You can move your arms, you can sway your hips, you can circle your chest, really open your chest. Let your gaze be a part of the movement, this gaze at your own reflection. Really connect with yourself, with your soul, your spirit. And here you can say aloud or you can say silently, my presence is a gift. And really feel that as you move. Really feel this prayer, these words to yourself. My energy is magnetic. I am the sacred, feminine embodied. Feel that in your body. And now I'm going to invite you. I cannot because I will get flagged. If you have music, put on a little bit of music in the background. If not, then like me, imagine it. And just let yourself dance freely. No one's seeing you. No one's seeing you. And then just let your body be a prayer. Let your body be a prayer through your movement. Let each motion, each movement, each flow of your body be a declaration that you are here. I am here. I am radiant. I am felt. And feel yourself move. Move your hips, move your heart, move from your breath. Let your fingers, your shoulders, your spine be an expression of this prayer, of the divine feminine. Your energy is expanding around you, so feel that through your breath, feel that through your movement. Allow your energy to expand, to get bigger, to grow, to create this magnetic energy, this magnetic presence around you. Dancing is a great way to do that, to ignite that magnetic energy, that force within you. And that can be felt all around you, but it needs to come from within. The movement, the sourcing comes from within your body. It's a magnetic field of this feminine energy, this feminine fire, this light, Shekinah, the Shakti. And so you can come back to this kind of movement at any point and activate that energy inside your body, that magnetic field. So now I'm going to invite you into stillness again. Just bring one hand to your heart and you bring another one to your womb. And just breathe. Just feel into that magnetic, electric energy that you just created through movement. And if you were up dancing, then you feel it. Feel the glow of your energy. And you can whisper to yourself. We do a lot of talking to our bodies, a lot of word. As I said, word is powerful, it's magic. So the way we speak to ourselves infuses and it infuses that magic into our body. So you can whisper or say out loud, I am magnetic. I am sacred. I am the embodiment of the feminine codes. Now visualize a golden rose blooming in the center of your heart and the center of your womb. And as it blooms, as it grows, it's radiating outwards. And take one final deep breath in through your nose, exhaling through your mouth with a sigh. And I invite you to open your eyes. I'm going to give me just a moment. I'm going to share my screen so we can go into the app. All right. Can everyone see my screen on Zoom? Okay, great. And now let me do this so you all can see the screen. Hi. I didn't think about this part whenever I was going to do a live on both. So it's going to take a little bit of an adjustment. Okay. I thought about it this morning. I was like, oh no, how am I going to do this? Okay, so I'm going to minimize that. All right. Okay, so the Feminine Codes app, the only thing that I have to say about like whenever someone goes to log in is that you really need to log in from your computer. You need to start the process on your computer because if you don't, you're missing something that's really important. And it's this discovery page is going to be the place where you can actually create a membership. If you go directly to the app itself, then you don't get this page. And so you're not going to get really anything that's in the app. So I'm going to take you through it right now. So this is the discovery page. And on the discovery page, you'll see, some testimonials. You'll see everything that I have listed, the features that I have listed here. And that's going to be feminine embodiment yoga flows, sacred shamanic embodied dance, womb awakening, somatic practices, meditations, journeys, menstrual cycle, flows for hormonal balancing, for menopause, for the moon phase, Tao Tantric arts practices, rituals. I'm also going to be doing live calls once a month, probably every 4 to 5 weeks, and I'll be guiding you through practices or teachings. There is a sisterhood sacred siren community where you have support from me, where you get to connect with other sirens on the platform, and have support from everyone else. There's a rich library of live classes, recorded classes, and I will continue to upload more and more teachings and practices. Actually, yesterday I just uploaded more. There's shadow and parts work for healing and inner alignment, work with the inner child, and divine feminine teachings and activations, transmissions of the feminine codes. So there right now are there's only one membership. There's the monthly gold membership, which is $29.99 a month or $300 for the whole year. And you get a 7-day free trial with regardless if you do the year or you do the monthly one, you get a 7-day free trial. And you get everything in there. You get, oh yeah, the moon mysteries. It's a monthly report of the moon cycles. So what is happening? I just uploaded one yesterday for the dark moon, new moon that's coming up on Monday, Tuesday. And so you have the report of that one in there. So it's what to expect, some journaling prompts for that moon phase. So that is also in the plan. So you get the feminine codes, the Sacred Siren Awakening, which is an 11-day journey, already like a program already created for you. The temple, which I'm going to show you in just a minute. I love the temple, and the labyrinth, and then the moon mysteries, the Sacred Siren monthly report. So let's go into the temple. So the Sacred Siren Awakening, you have 11 days of practices to do within the Sacred Siren Awakening. And so some days have a little bit more than others, but they go together. So I group them in days where the practices will go together. And let's see, this one's a guided journey. Oh, well, it's not going to let me. Okay, I might have to log in to do this. I'm going to have to. Okay. I thought it was going to show me because I was the admin. Navigation, temple. Okay, here we go. So we were guided journey to the yoga flow. So the yoga flow, you will just open it. The video's here.
Bringing your hands to your heart.
And then
close your eyes.
Dive into the yoga flow.
Moment.
Then you can come to another day and you can always come back. How I have done this is you always can come back to every practice. It really just depends on what you want to do that day. A meditation. Oh, nice photo. It's an embodiment meditation practice, obviously. And this is going to be a dance, the sacred shamanic dance. No, that's not. That is a floor embodied movement. Where is my dance? Dance of the archetypes. There we go. So I explained the dance of the archetypes, what you need in order to prepare for the dance. You'll need a veil or a lightweight sheer scarf. You can bring instruments if you want to, like a rattle, tambourine, finger cymbals, drum if you have them. Not mandatory. These are just options. A floor length mirror is something I encourage to do for this one. And then lighting some incense, really making this a ritual. And so I'll just turn it on briefly. Okay. So here we are, dancing, and I guide you through everything. Oh my gosh, I'm like getting a little bit shy about it. And then the orgasmic breath meditation. So that is a recorded meditation. So each day has a different, it's guiding you up to the orgasmic breath meditation. So this is a tantric practice that really is using your breath to activate this ecstatic, blissful, orgasmic energy in your body, of feeling alive, of feeling bliss. And so Once you've cleared your channel, this practice becomes so, so beautiful and awakening. So I encourage you to come back again and again to this practice. And this practice is also in the temple. So you'll be able to find it again. So let's head into the temple. In the temple, you have yoga flow movements. I am teaching you step by step each movement because my yoga is so different, because it's you have to feel it in your body. And so whenever I teach the yoga practices here, like the feminine codes yoga flows, the sacred cycles, I'm not directing you a lot because I want you to feel inside your body. I want you to feel the movement for yourself. And so here I take you through every movement that is really something you're gonna like that's gonna take a bit of time for you to feel in your body. I guide you through it. So let's open up one of those.
Feet together.
So
Begin
I'm
to roll
explaining
one
step by
vertebrae at a
step
time
how
down,
to do this movement.
pushing out the crown of your head and rising up.
So that whenever you come to one of the yoga flows, you already know how that movement feels inside your body. So you have, I will be uploading more, but you have the Feminine Codes yoga flows, you have the Sacred Cycles yoga flow, and whether you are cycling with a menstruation, having your menstruation, or if you are through menopause, or if you just want to do these for the moon phases. So if you're going through menopause, you would follow this as you would the cycles of the moon. For the menstrual flow, that would be the dark moon. And the ovulation flow, that would be the full moon. Then you have rituals. And there are many, many, many rituals within this app. And I just keep uploading more. So let's open this Sacred Love, the self-love sacred bath ritual. So that's a PDF that you can read over. I tell you everything that you're going to need for the ritual, and then I tell you how to create it, how to prepare it, and the purpose of it. So that would be one. Let me take you through. I know that I have Dance of Liberation, Self-Love Ritual, Heart-Centered Forgiveness Ritual, Cycling with the Moon Ritual, Voice Activation Ritual, Invoking the Muses, Sacred Dance, and for any of the women who have been in who are in my Royal Codes, the embodiment circle, you know this one. So I've added that one to it for you to do again and again. And that one is a beautiful practice. I love it. Of activating your inner muse, creating sacred space ritual, mirror work, dance of the divine feminine, sensual meditation, and guided ritual. So that is a voice-led journey.
Place your hands over your womb.
And so you would turn it on and relax and be guided through this sensual ritual. Feminine Codes meditations. So here are all your meditations that are for feminine embodiment, embodiment of your inner goddess, a guided journey to feeling sensual and sexy, experiencing sacred pleasure, to meet your inner divine goddess self. Alchemical gold of the heart and womb. So we're connecting two of our power centers as women, the heart and the womb. The third one is the third eye. So, but the heart and the womb are so important for us to activate and for us to connect into this beautiful flow of information, embodying your unique sacred essence, activating your power, unraveling old patterns, and recoding your brain for a new way of life. Divine inner union, power of love meditation. Here's the tantric orgasmic breath meditation again. And it just goes on and on and on. There are a lot. Embodiment practices. You know how much I love embodiment practices. So the spiral practice, it's easy, beautiful practice that I encourage you to do in the mornings, even before you get out of bed. So you activate that Shakti energy. You activate your womb, your pelvis, your life force, your magnetic energy before you even get out of bed. You connect in with your body. Um, Feel sexy, a guided embodied movement, Shakti activation, um, restorative pose for deep relaxation and nervous system like recalibration. Learn the 5 tantric gateways to deepen into your feminine. Activate your 3 feminine power centers. I just spoke about that, and that's a masterclass. Sacred dance. There are there's one here. There's more coming now that I'm able to dance. There's definitely going to be more coming in that. Sacred feminine teachings, talking about sacred sexuality and taboos, the womb, the chakras. In case you're not familiar with chakras, I added a teaching in there. Your breath as a tool for awakening, mind, body, spirit, and hormones. How your mind, body, and spirit your is connected to your hormonal health. So how do we bring our hormones into balance? Sacred Cycles Masterclass. I know there's a few on here that have been to this masterclass. You have access to that. And then you have access to the cycles chart and magical menstruation. So that is a PDF that you can download and understand how to use that with your family. Teaching your family also how to understand you as a woman as you flow through your cycles. Let me go back to the teaching for a minute. Sacred Cycles Masterclass. So I'm teaching you here all about the sacred cycles, and you have a printout for understanding everything that I'm teaching in this course, in this workshop. This is for the Northern Hemisphere. If someone lives in the Southern Hemisphere, please let me know. I will have one for you as well. 3 feminine activation points. Your womb, sexual aura, and stored emotions. Understanding feminine embodiment versus performative femininity. And then mystical teachings and activations. So I'm teaching you about the feminine codes, basically. So introduction to the 7 keys of sacred sensuality, why sensuality is so important for us as women. Presence. It allows us to be present with life. And so I take you through 7 mystical teachings of sacred sensuality. There's also, what is this one? Mystical teachings of sacred sensuality. Oh, that's the closing. Okay. Mystical teachings of the womb. So there will be, how many do I have? 5, 6, 7 teachings of the womb. Energetic sovereignty. So mystical teachings of energetic sovereignty. And so there's a lot of mystical teachings here. And I take you through typically about 7 mystical teachings. This one has energetic sovereignty, has 10. So there are a lot of mystical teachings on here. So again, there will be more added. The labyrinth, another beautiful part of the temple. The labyrinth is all about the subconscious, diving into the subconscious through journal prompts. There are tons of journal prompts here. Magnetic woman journal prompts, awakening your feminine essence, embodied sensuality, womb wisdom and intuition, expression and magnetism, releasing old conditioning and healing body image, confidence, worthiness, and radiance. There are many, many journal prompts for you to go through. Shadow and parts work, childhood review, a powerful one. These are practices that I have been doing with my clients since I began this work in 2014. And I will explain a little bit more about that in a minute. Understanding the transformational cycle, recapitulation practice, shamanic mirror work, and meditation. And then you have all of these journeys. So these are different. Some of them, a few of them are the same, but you will find a lot of them are different than in the temple. You have healing a leaky aura field meditation, purifying your sexual aura meditation, womb clearing, living in alignment with your truth. Being, if you have trouble sleeping, then here's a serene slumber meditation. Clear limiting beliefs and open to deeper intimacy. So there's quite a few different ones here. I just named off a few. And then I am opening up the Sacred Siren Circle. So this is going to be where we have our community, where we have support, and you have support not just of me, but of other sisters. And this is so important as we grow. So I'm going to turn this off. Give me just a second. Hello again. Okay. I'm going to set you back up. Okay. And I'm going to stop sharing. So hello to ladies. Thank you for moving through that with me. I know that one was quite long. Um, so everyone on the screen, Natasha, you can see me again? Okay. All right. So again, thank you for staying with me for that. I am going to, yeah, so I think that's something I didn't share is that this was created, yes, from hearing the call of women, hearing the needs of women. And also, this work is something that I've been doing with women since 2014. When I started my work through through my programs and all of that, this is what I've been offering. Um, and I wanted to make it more accessible. I wanted to make it more accessible to those who couldn't afford it, those who didn't have time to sit with because they were so with children and with work so full of like their schedules are so full that they didn't feel like they could find time to fit in the practices. So this is a way for you to open the app and be like, today, you know what? I'm stressed. I have anxiety. My nervous system feels off. Like I just need a moment for me. I have 20 minutes. And you can go into one of the practices that you need that day. If you're doing the childhood and review or some of the shadow work, then I encourage you to go into the embodiment practices and then to do some integration with embodiment practices after the shadow work. So you have everything that in you at your disposal that you can come back to time and time again, and that you can also pick and choose what your body needs, what your spirit needs, your heart needs in that moment. And so those are the reasons that I've created it the way that I've created it. It's because I wanted it to feel like a temple space that you can come and you can rest and you can just fulfill your cup again through whatever you are needing in that day. Um, does anyone have any questions? If you do, let me know because there might be somebody else that has a question as well. So if you're on Zoom, you can just unmute yourself if you have a question. If I keep going and you have a question, please unmute yourself. If you are on Instagram, just leave a comment and I will get back to it. So I'll just keep talking for a few minutes just to see. Um, yes, so this is my baby. This is what I've been birthing for the past 7 months is creating this app. And I think I know that my knee injury that happened end of August, beginning of September was the thing that pushed me to actually take the time to create it. And it's something that I've been wanting to create for a long time, to have a space like this that was easily accessible to women. And I had the space to do it. So for that, I'm really grateful. Thank you, Mia. And I'm just going to close. And if anyone has questions moving forward, please reach out. You can email me, tamar@tamargale.com. You can message me on Instagram. You can, yeah, get a hold of me through my website, any way that you have. I am available. So if you need help downloading the app, if you need help with the process of it, also let me know. I can help you personally do that. And I'd be happy to do that. So with that, I'm going to close the ritual with a ritual. I'm going to close our space with a ritual and with a collective intention. And then I will blow out my candle. So as we do that, I'm just going to ask you one question to think about. What are you claiming within your feminine in this season? And that's just something for you to think about. I don't need your answer. It's just for you. And take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Another deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And let's do one more. And as we prepare to close this sacred space that we've shared, just feel the warmth in your body, that quiet hum of remembrance. Maybe you feel that in your womb or your heart. The womb is speaking. She's speaking to a lot of women right now. Maybe you could feel that soft electricity, that magnetic resonance of your presence awakening right now. What we've opened here is more than just a celebration of my app, which I'm really excited about, but it's more than that. It's a turning point, and it is a return to remembering the wisdom that lives in your body, that lives in your skin and your bones. It's something that's really ancient. It lives in your breath. The feminine codes are not something that you download. They're something that you remember because they're already in you. We each have our own unique, some of them are this similar, but we each have our own unique feminine codes, our own unique blueprint that we are remembering, that we're awakening, that are waiting for your yes. So as you carry this energy back into your day, into your life, into your worlds, into your family space, into your home, may you walk softer but feel stronger. May you speak with truth but lead from love. May you trust the whispers of your body and honor her as the sacred vessel, the sacred temple that she is. And know that you are not alone on this path. We rise together as women. And this is why it's so powerful and so important for us to come together to do work. This is just the beginning. This is the beginning, and the feminine, she is calling. And so many of you are hearing that call right now and have been. So as we close this circle, but not this field of magnetic current that we have that's connected us today. This current flows with you, and it flows between each of us, and it flows from and through our ancestors and to the next generation. So I invite you to place one hand on your heart and one hand over your womb. And just feel that soft pulse of life within you. And maybe you feel the connection to your ancestors, to your maternal line. All the way back. How far back can you go? Feel the remembrance, that soft pulse of life within you, the remembrance of your truth awakening, the remembrance of your feminine codes awakening within you. And just take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth with a soft sigh. And I'm going to speak some words. Again, the power of word. I'm going to speak some words, and I invite you to repeat them after me as a prayer of devotion, devotion to self, to our path. I remember who I am. I honor the wisdom in my body. I open myself to the sacred mystery of the feminine. I allow joy, sensuality, power, and presence to rise within me. I walk forward as a woman of light, love, and sacred purpose. I am the living temple. I am the feminine codes. Take a final deep breath in. And as you exhale, imagine that breath moving out like a ripple, blessing every woman here, blessing our lineages, blessing our paths ahead. This is more than just a beginning. This is a return to something that we already know within our bodies. You are never on this path alone. We walk together. And so now our circle is complete. This energy continues to move through us and from us out into the world. And so it is, blessed be. So I thank you for bringing your light today, bringing your presence. And this temple now will remain open within you. So I will blow out my candle. Space is closed. And if you feel the call to join me in the Feminine Codes app and you need help with that, with downloading, please let me know. I'm here to help you. And if not, I invite you to go to the website. Go to the web. I will post the link in the comments, and it will also be on all my pages. Um, but yes, thank you so much, sisters. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I see you. I feel you. I love you.